Hi friends, I hope you are very well. It's Ellie. Today I wanted to recommend you some books that I've recently read. The first one is The October Witches. It is middle grade. I was so glad to have read this book because it takes place in October. I love the story. It is about two families of witches and they only have magic in October. It's about a young girl who lives with her mother and her aunts, and her aunts are very eccentric and some of them are really cute. I listened to the audiobook and I love it, love it, love it. The voices of some of the aunts were so cute, and they are really excited but nervous because they are trying to find a way to preserve their magic so that they can use their magic the whole year. And of course, there are going to be some problems and some surprises because there is another family. They have been enemies of them for centuries. I think the audiobook really enriches the experience of reading this book, but if you don't listen to audiobooks normally, I think it is also really exciting to read it in physical form. I think it has the two types of stories, cozy but also some adventure and very deep emotions, because it's about this family and their role in the family and as witches, and also the relationships with between the aunts and the sisters. So this is a book that I really recommend just to give it a try. I love the writing style. It really gave me a feeling of Halloween. Then another book is The Last Mrs. Summers. This is a book in the Royal Spanish series, which I've heard is very well loved. It is about Georgie. She's almost a royal, but she doesn't have most of the time the life of a royal because she doesn't have any money. It is one of the last books in the series, but I think it is not a problem at all to start with this book because I think you can read each book separately. And this book is very exciting because she has a really, really close friend, Belinda, who is really different to her. She needs Georgie's help because she has inherited a house, and so they travel to the coast in England to see if the house is habitable. And from the beginning, you feel a sense of mystery, and I love books that have a great atmospheric setting. In this case, it is definitely very atmospheric and sometimes eerie. The author got inspired by Rebecca, by Daphne du Maurier. The book is just inspired. It's not very similar, I think, in many aspects to Rebecca, but at the same time, it gives you some of the feelings that you get when you read Rebecca. But I think this book is, if you have read Rebecca, Rebecca can be very intense and really dark. In this book, there are also dark things, but on the whole, I think it is not as dark as Rebecca. And also the audiobook is great. The narrator can make the book come alive, and there is some humor elements always in the Royal Spanish series. Another book that I really wanted to recommend you is The Late Mrs. Willoughby. It is the sequel to The Murder of Mr. Wickham. I like it more than the first book. The protagonists are very likable. Jonathan Darcy, the son of Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy, and Juliet, the daughter of Mr. Tilney, and Catherine. They don't feel like exactly like the characters in the Jane Austen books, but I love to hear about Jonathan Darcy. It seems like he has some of the personality traits of his father, and Juliet is also really a really kind girl, and it's really nice to hear about their friendship and also their relationship. It seems like they are going to to come together in the next books. The setting is wonderful. A mansion on the countryside. I was also asking myself what is going to happen with the different characters, because they are the characters from the Jane Austen books, and there are some answers for the questions that were left unanswered in the books. For example, the relationship between Colonel Brandon and Marianne, if Marianne really loves Colonel Brandon. And also we get to hear from Mrs. Jennings and Sir John and Lady Middleton. I really enjoyed that aspect, but I think even if you have not read the Sense and Sensibility, I think it is really enjoyable. And the last book is a really, really cute book, and also it feels very Halloweeny, and it is it is a lot of fun. Although it is only 61 pages long, and the name is Amelia Fang and the Bookworm Gang. This book belongs to the series Amelia Fang. She's a vampire and has very cute friends. One of them is a fairy and at the same time a vampire. And one is a yeti of a very rare breed. So they are really, really cute. She has a pumpkin mascot. And I was very surprised about this book because it's a very short book, but it is very special. And especially for bookish people, I think it is worth to try it. This book is for children, but I think it can also be really enjoyed by adults because it has very charming and cute details. And also, I was surprised by the story. I had no idea what is going to happen with the Bookworm Gang, and I wanted to read you some of the description of the book. Emilia Fang is feeling anxious. Everyone in her class has to write their own stories, but for the first time ever, Amelia has run out of ideas. So she decides to get some inspiration from one of the many books in the special library. But when Amelia and her friends get there, the gang discovers big bite marks in every book. Bookworms have invaded and they chomp through everything and everyone in their path. And that was really fun because I didn't know what these bookworms are going to do. Why are they chomping the books? And they are really big and creepy, and so the Amelia and her friends are very afraid of them. The library has to be closed with a lock because the people don't know what to do about them, and maybe you can guess why they are chomping books. But it was really fun and exciting. I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. The illustrations are very cute. The story is very cute. There are some details that are more enjoyed by children, I think, but nevertheless, I think it's also very joyful, and I love this the creativity and the originality. So if you don't have a lot of time in these next days, but you want to enjoy something really cute and joyful, I think this can be a book for you. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and that there was something in this list that maybe you would like to try, and I would love to hear if you enjoy it. And I will be seeing you very soon with another bookish video. Bye!